Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm just in from work and I wanted to just give you a quick update on my teeth, and obviously you'll be able to tell that I'm speaking funny, and that's because I'm in a huge amount of pain, but feeling quite cheerful about it, and you'll see why in a minute, because my teeth have just come on so far and I can't believe what's happened. So yesterday was my 2-month appointment, so only my second kind of adjustment appointment where you go back and you don't have the wires on the braces tightened as some people think, you have them changed. So these wires that run through the brackets, they take them off and put a thicker wire on to put more pressure onto the teeth. Now yesterday my appointment was at about 3:30, and when I was sitting in the waiting room there was still, my teeth have moved really well, and part of that is due to my Ehlers-Danlos loss because everything's kind of loose in me anyway, so I knew that it'd be quicker. But one tooth was still sticking up, this tooth here, I'm not going to touch too hard because it hurts, was still sticking up yesterday at 3:30 in the waiting room. So I went in for my appointment, and what he did was filed my teeth, which I'm going to show you a close-up in a minute, and you'll actually be able to see the gaps in my teeth. So he filed a little bit in between just to give them some more room, and then he put a new wire on, but he's hooked it over the one bracket on that tooth that was sticking up a little bit so that it's putting more pressure on it. So I went away from the dentist. I was there for 10 minutes. It wasn't a difficult appointment at all. I had taken my painkillers beforehand, so that obviously helps me. I then had a hygienist appointment, which was difficult because he had, where he'd been filing the teeth, having then somebody scraping and spraying water on them was very sensitive, but that was fine, it was just sensitive. And then, and me panicking as I always do at the dentist anyway. Then I went and did some shopping, got home. Within a couple of hours I was in a lot of pain because I could feel the teeth moving. My husband didn't get home until about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I was telling him about it, and he came straight like into the living room because he knew I was going to be in pain because I was last time, and he was like, oh, you know, you're okay. And I said to him, oh, they've filed, you can see these gaps in my teeth. And I went to show him in the big mirror and looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh my goodness, that tooth has pulled down already. So from 3:30 to 8 o'clock, so what is that, like 4 hours or something, or 7:30, that tooth that was sticking up has gone down, sunk to the level of the other teeth, and my teeth are pretty much straight. I can't believe it. I'm so happy, even though I'm in a lot of pain at the moment. I can't eat anything. It'll be mashed potato for dinner. I've had a slim fast for lunch and some biscuits dipped in tea to take my painkillers with, which I'm about to do now. But I'm just delighted. I can't believe in 8 weeks this is what my teeth look like. So you'll have probably seen, because I'm sure I'll put the thumbnail of the photo as the before and after that I took today, but so that you can see on video, because somebody had watched my last one and said that they wanted me to do more close-ups. So I'm not sure how close I'll be able to get on video, but I will try my best to do a close-up for you now. So this tooth here and this tooth here, these two were sticking right up. That's the thing that I wanted corrected in my teeth. And as you can see, they are pretty much straight now. So hopefully that gives you more of an idea of how it's worked. I mean, additionally, this one here was a little bit hooked over that tooth, and that's got straight. So it doesn't look to me like there's an awful lot of work left to do. Apologies, I'm not sure if I left the autofocus sound on there while I was doing that close-up, so apologies if it was noisy because I don't have a silent autofocus. But hopefully you can see there that there's gaps in my teeth, but you can see that they're pretty much straight. They still tilt to the right a bit, but hopefully because those gaps are there, they're going to sort of move across, and when they do, I'm hoping they will just straighten up. People are asking me when I'm going to get them off, and I don't know the answer to that. And the reason I don't know the answer is because I didn't ask. And as my friend pointed out to me, it's very unlike me, and it is very unlike me. I'm kind of proud of myself that I've not asked. But the reason that I didn't ask was because I was only in the appointment for 10 minutes, and I was in my last appointment for 10 minutes, but he asked me to make an appointment for half an hour next time. So I feel like that might be because he's going to take the blocks off and put the permanent retainer in, and that's why he needs more time. But if I asked and he said, you know, maybe, then I would get my hopes built up that it was going to be next time, and I don't want to be really in that situation because, you know, it's not a nice experience. I can't wait to get the blooming things off, and I don't want to like plan around having them off if then I get there and it's not. And it seems to be that he judges the teeth every time he sees me, so I don't think he can be 100% sure. I think that he's asking for that 30-minute appointment because it's a possibility that I might be able to get them off. But then the other side is it may be that he wants to do other dental work. Like, I didn't know about the filing of my teeth. I didn't know that was part of the deal, and I didn't know how painful this was going to be. And I'm glad I didn't, because if I had known about the filing of my teeth and how much pain it was and all the ulcers and everything, I might not have gone through with it. I'm not sure if I would have done or not, but I might not have done if I'd have known how unpleasant it was. So I've kind of learnt that it's best to not know some things. But it's looking hopeful because I can't see much more movement to be done. And if I don't get them on next time, which will be, my appointment is on the 5th of May, I think it is, Monday the 5th of May, then I'm pretty sure I'll get them off the month after, which will be the 5th of June, and hopefully then I'll have them off for IMATs. So I'm really ecstatic. Like I said, I'm in pain from the teeth moving. It's this tooth up here, like I said, he's a perfectionist, so he snapped off the bracket off my tooth, which was horrendous, but very, very quick. It's just like they get pliers and take it off and it feels like it's pulling your whole tooth out. Not painful, but it's just like, oh my God, my tooth's gonna come out, you know. So imagine that's what it's like having all of them off. They just literally just snap them off. But he took that off and repositioned it, just put it right back on again because it was a slight angle that he didn't like, so he was moving that a little bit. So this one, if I touch it, is very sore. These ones down here are all sore, and they're sore particularly if my teeth touched together like that, which I've done in a few videos, because if I'm talking fast, my teeth do touch together, so I have to be kind of careful. And also when I'm eating, so like I said, I had a yoghurt for breakfast, a porridge mid-morning, Slim Fast for lunch, and I'm having mashed potato for dinner, and I'm having biscuits dipped in tea. I just don't know what else to eat to take my tablets with, because I can't swallow tablets with water. I wish I could. I've even been to a hypnotherapist to try and get me over this fear of swallowing tablets, but I have to eat food and then put the tablets in with them, and that's the only way I can swallow tablets. And the tablets I'm on don't come in soluble form, unfortunately. I kind of got off subject there, didn't I? I was just saying that it's difficult if my teeth actually touch together. So when I'm chewing, because I tried to have a little bit of chicken breast today, because sometimes I can take my tablets with that, but because it requires kind of chewing, it meant my teeth were touching together and it's just too painful, so I couldn't eat that. And I managed some Maltesers for my lunch though. But of course I just suck those Maltesers, so I'm a nightmare when it comes to chocolate or anything sweet, you know. Anyway, I think that's everything there is to tell you about this. Like I said, it's been 8 weeks. I'm super happy. I would really recommend it. If you are considering having this done, it's well worth it. I'm sitting here in pain and telling you that it's worth it. So if you are interested, I will put details below. Actually, I'm not sure I've done that before, but I will put details below of the dentist and where he practices, because he practices on Harley Street, London, basically. Although obviously he's in Edinburgh here as well. He's been my dentist for many, many years. So thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for all your support all along the way. I will let you know. I mean, as soon as these things are coming off, you'll hear from me. I've already posted pictures. Some of you already know about this because I put, not pictures, but I did type it onto Facebook yesterday, and I've put pictures on Pinterest as well, so some of you will have already seen the difference. So yeah, thank you very much for your support. I will let you know as soon as I do as to when they're coming off, and when they're off I will do a video obviously saying this is me with my new teeth and what they look like, and I'll look at whitening them and kind of hopefully having almost perfect teeth. I guess your teeth are never perfect, are they? Because I've got one here that's got a discoloration that means it will never be, ouch, perfectly white. Anyway, I'm going to go and take some painkillers. Thank you again, and I'll speak to you again soon.